Hi, this is Chuck Oliver. Welcome to this week's Hidden Wealth Solution Review. Well, I want to talk to you about avoiding the chaos and the uncertainty of clearly what is now looking to be a push through Congress with no input from the Republicans, that's for sure, of this 1.9 trillion stimulus, which is one of two stimulus packages we're hearing rumored that could total between the two as much as 4 trillion. Well, that translates into higher taxes. So understand who the tax target is of this current administration. So if you're somebody that's worked hard and saved hard, typically tax deferred, right, in IRAs and 401ks, saved $500,000 or more, you are one of the key targets of this administration to bail out all the promises, all the social promises. And if you're somebody in particular that's a high income earner and you're still working, trying to get to retirement, especially if between yourself or husband and wife have income of $400,000 or more, you are absolutely a tax target as a higher income earner. Well, for those that have a net worth of $1 million or more, excluding their primary home's equity, we have seen a major opportunity to be able to take advantage of the current tax code before this administration is likely to dismantle it. I'll give you a great example. Mike and Connie from Florida. Mike is coming up on his first required minimum distribution. And the concern is that, let's just say an example that we use when we teach and educate clients on deferred taxes equal increased taxes, and that's even before tax rates go up, folks, that a roughly $400,000 of IRAs, be it individual IRA or a combination of IRAs, over a 25-year period of time will cost over 4 times or a little more than 1.7 million in tax. Yeah, you heard that correctly. If you've got about 400,000 in your IRAs, and many of our clients have that and more, right? You're looking at, regardless of how much you have, paying more than 4 times more in tax than the amount that your IRAs are valued right now over a 25-year period. And that's before tax rates go up. Well, Mike and Connie were able to learn, and I'll teach you too at retirementprotected.com this Tuesday, right, how to eliminate the IRS inside of their IRAs. Because having that net worth requirement enables them to take a deduction while we still have it. And it's even rumored. I mean, it's coming right out of even the Biden administration with a push of Janet Yellen, his new Treasury Secretary, to not take money out of the economy in the form of higher taxes, but the importance of focusing this year on putting money back into the economy with all the stimulus that they want to pass, which would be for if it was actually money going to those people that truly deserved it and for the things that deserved it, not all this pork like we've talked about. Well, what Mike and Connie were able to learn how to do, and I'll teach you too, is how to take this deduction and use the deduction to untax their IRAs. In other words, by doing a Roth conversion that normally triggers as if that's taxable income on what you convert, using a very little known tax deduction for those that qualify, you can use the deduction to zero out the conversion tax dollar for dollar while we can. Well, folks, not only did they do that, but they were able to create a tax-free pension, basically their own personal pension, that grows without risk, that has no downside, has no limit to the upside, and they can take money out tax-free and leave it tax-free. Folks, let me teach you. Go to retirementprotected.com. That's retirementprotected.com. Let's get to work. You've worked hard for your money. Let me leave you with one final thought. Right now, the polls have proven that the number one thing on boomer and retirees' minds, as far as the focus of concern, is economic security. And the two paths that we're seeing, many of you have reached out, and I've never seen uncertainty in my entire career of over 20 years in helping boomers and retirees optimize and thrive in their retirement. The concerns of our politics, the concerns of the virus, the concerns of the market, the concerns of their taxes. So the two paths are a path of gaining and creating your own security, because big government's not going to do it for you, or an ongoing dilemma of facing more uncertainty, as clearly the uncertainty will only grow. Folks, you work hard for your money. retirementprotected.com, retirementprotected.com. Learn how to discover and uncover your own economic security.